All right, Coach. Just since the last time we talked with you, big doubleheader sweep at Niagara. You got a win at Ohio. Just talk to us about the mindset of the team going into the final weekend here.
We've been playing a lot of great softball. Pitchers have been throwing well. Defensively, we've been pretty solid, and we've been swinging the bats well. So with the combination of all three of those, I think that's why we've been in every single game that we've played as of late, and we're able to get 2 W's in our midweek series.
How important is it to still be in that position to fight for the MAC tournament after maybe last year that wasn't the case going into the final weekend of the season?
It's awesome. The tournament, anything can happen. That's our goal every year, to try to win MACs and to get to that tournament. We're excited that we've put ourselves in a good position to win. We can finish, I believe, as high as third or as low as eighth if we take care of business this weekend. So our destiny is in our own hands, and it's just great. We can worry about ourselves and play great softball and come out on top.
Allie, on Tuesday at Niagara, you got the save in the first game, got the win in the second game. Talk to us about your pitching performance and maybe your comfort level in the circle as of late.
I was really comfortable during the games and the last inning of the first game. All I did was lock in and focus on my target and everything, and got the job done.
And then going into the second game, given the complete game performance, how important was it to be able to keep the team in the game and then get the offense rolling?
It was really important. I mean, just as it is in the circle, we got to stay locked in during batting and everything and cheering, and so I try to play my role and get everyone pumped up with the energy.
Do you feel that you're getting more comfortable out in the circle every time that you step out there?
Yeah, definitely. I was really nervous in the beginning of the year, but it's definitely become very comfortable out there.
Coach, can you talk to us about Allie's performance, not just on Tuesday, but as of late?
Allie has done well throughout the year. She's definitely had bad luck. She could throw a great game and miss one pitch, and that's the pitch that goes over the fence. And we lost a lot of games in the seventh inning due to one bad pitch. So she hasn't had the W's in her column, but she's pitched very, very well for us throughout the season. So it's just great for her to finally kind of break that glass, to get that first W. We were celebrating, saying it's better late than never. And throughout her bullpens, I just kept talking to her about just stay in the process. We had one-on-one meetings throughout the season. Like, I believe in you. Like, don't give up on yourself. You're really doing a great job. And she kept fighting. She kept persevering. She asked a ton of questions throughout her bullpens, trying to figure out different pitches. We've been mixing up things, getting more of her changeup going down in the zone. We kind of developed a couple drop balls, and all of those things. Through her adversity, she continued to grow and get better. And I think that's why we're finally starting to see the success. We're starting to see the consistency. She's getting ahead of the count. She's staying ahead of the count. She's using the corner. She's getting people to fish, and that's what it's really about. I think early on, coming in as freshmen, they're used to blowing the ball by people, and we're kind of finding out that you can't do that. But I just think mentally she's matured and is understanding the game. Kind of similar, Charlotte Miller struggled her freshman year as well, and then this year has came back as a beast and is kind of our leader in the circle.
Ashton, looking at at your season as a whole, been one of the more consistent offensive threats throughout the year. What's it been like for you going through this season, being your junior year, and the comfort level that you've had at the plate?
Well, I just had to come back to it, being able to kind of start fresh this year with being healthy and starting from the beginning and getting to slap and hit and kind of just play a bunch of the different sides of the field. And I've been able to lock in and get comfortable in all of it and read what I need to do and just get the job done.
Being a junior, you've seen that success from your freshman year when you guys made the run in the MAC tournament. Have you talked about that with the younger players and kind of let them know of some of the experiences that you've had so far in your career?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it a lot, just like how exciting it is and the feeling and just get there. And we've had games where we're like, wow, like it's all clicking, like this is what it feels like you have to get comfortable knowing that feeling and make it normal, and just things like that. Like when we have a great game, it's like this is what we need to do. Like when we're pitching great, hitting great, playing good defense, it's just smooth, it's clean, it looks good. That's what's going to get us there.
How excited are you to be able to have that opportunity to make it to the MAC tournament and be able to do it this weekend at home with a 3-game series against Miami?
I mean, wait until the last minute to figure it all out it's always just a little edged, but I mean, it's exciting. It is what it is. Like, we have a chance. It's getting the job done, knowing that we can do it, which, like, this week in practice, we're just polishing the little things. It's nothing big. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's just to relax and play, and this is a big series.
With it being senior day this week, and also just talk to us a little bit about what Lauren and Kenzie have meant to the program.
Lauren and Kenzie are great players. Lauren, one of the best third basemen I've ever seen, just makes stops, and I'm like, out in the outfield, I'm like, wow, way to go, Lauren. Kenzie, she's always getting the job done, whether it is at batting, just to move a runner, or to get just a clutch out. She just is really smooth. It's been big from both because like, we needed leadership, and to have both of them in the infield is good.
Coach, before we talk about the seniors, talk to us about Ashton and what she brings not only at the plate but also out in right field.
She's a fighter. Since she's gotten here, I've always said that, you wish you had 9 players out there on the field with the same grit and grind that she has, especially up to bat. She's a kid who's going to hack and hack and hack away and fight, even when she may strike out or get out. She's a tough out. She's not an easy person to beat at the plate. So I love that about her, and her reckless abandonment in the outfield. She's somebody who's going to dive for every ball. I know early on we were like, she would dive and it always would pop out of her glove. And so we kind of put it together with her diving and squeezing and stealing hits. Like, that's what you want out there, a player that's fearless and a player that plays hard no matter the score, what's going on, whether it's practice or a game. So that's the element or the things about her that, as a coach that you love, and you want her energy to continue to be contagious in the outfield, be contagious up to bat. Like, she gets the dugout fired up when she does well, and she's stealing bases and delayed steal, and I think she's the rundown queen, her and Danielle Lalos. Always trying to make something happen out there. Sometimes it's in her favor, sometimes it's not, but whenever we do anything, whenever she does anything out there, it's aggressive and it's 100%, and, that's all we can ask for.
And then talk to us a little bit about the seniors, and with this being their last home weekend.
It's 2 this year. This is the smallest senior class that I've had since I've been here. And to have the experience in the infield has been great. Lauren has been pretty solid, like Ashton spoke about, on the corners, taking away shots, coming up, stealing bunts, and throwing people out and doing those things. She's kind of grown into her own defensively. Kenzie has stepped up, I think, on both sides throughout the season, has been a solid second baseman for us. She's, the first time that she's had the opportunity to be a starter this year. I think she definitely earned it. So I'm just hoping going into this weekend that we kind of keep our nerves to the side and just kind of focus on the game. And I want the best for both of them. Your senior year, you always want to go out on top and go out with a bang. Kenzie has had a taste of what it feels like to be a champion. Lauren has yet to experience in her college career. So I'm hoping as a team, all 20 of us strong, will come out together and keep this journey going.
Done. That was good. I'm not asking another question. That was a good ending right there.
Yeah.